Heroes of Vaultguard, welcome. I have exciting news for you today. Today, Beta Dwarf has announced some sneak peeks into the artifact changes that we will be having in the coming playtest. So they have added 4 new artifacts for us to test out that'll be coming in the new playtest. Now, the order of the unlocks of the artifacts have been changed, so that is something we will have to keep in mind when playing. So out of the 4 artifacts, the first one is Ages of the Final Hour. If you take lethal damage from a minion or boss, you ignore the damage from that hit and gain a 500 health shield for 5 seconds. Now, I don't exactly know how health shields work. Now, if resistances, armor, and all that affects the damage that our health shield takes, then 500 is massive, man. That's a lot. But if resistances, armor, and the other stuff don't actually affect the damage that our health shield takes, then this is not that much. It's just like alright. It's a little bit of a help, but I don't think it will be too broken. But that depends on how the health shield actually works, and I'm not sure about that. But I think this will be pretty cool to test out. The next one we have is Beast Heart Chalice. I love the name of this. I love the icon as well. Super nice. The icon looks great. Love the name. The effect of Beast Heart Chalice is deal 40% increased damage to all werewolves, including mini-boss and bosses, and heal 5% of your max health on a kill. Now this is like really good, man. This is going to be absolutely massive if you especially intend to farm werewolves for the drops that they provide, or if you specifically intend to open the main Pinecrest village where the 2 werewolf bosses are, because in that village it's just like swarming with werewolves. The number of werewolves there is like absolutely insane. You'll get mobbed so hard and you'll just get overrun. So this is really good for that stage if you are trying to do the Pinecrest village. But if you also, it could also be helpful if you intend to do the graveyard of Pinecrest Village, because even the graveyard is just full of werewolves. Everything in there is a werewolf, except for the purple witch boss. It's only the purple witch boss that is not a werewolf. But otherwise, inside Pinecrest Village, from the normal area all the way up to the main village and the graveyard, it's all just werewolves. So super good for Pinecrest Village farming and defeating the bosses of Pinecrest Village. This one, I think a lot of people will be using it. I'm pretty sure this is going to be super popular. The next one we have is Spine Fling Charm. You can activate Jump Cacti with your basic attack after landing, become immune for 3 seconds, and gain haste for 5 seconds. That's like super good, man. This is like actually, I think this will actually be busted. I'm not gonna lie. Like 3 seconds of immunity and 5 seconds of haste is like a long duration. That's a really long duration. This is really going to be busted, especially in like PvP. So for those of you who don't know Spine Fling Charm are those flower kind of objects around the map, which when you hit, it'll like fling you to the direction that you intended to be flung in. So that's what this is. So this is going to be really good in PvP. I'm pretty sure this is going to be super good in PvP. I expect this to be nerfed pretty soon. I don't think like 3 seconds of immunity and 5 seconds of haste is going to stay. Pretty sure it's not going to stay. That's a really long duration. Shatterfang Pendant. 20% additional crit chance against vulnerable minions and bosses. 20% additional critical chance is quite a lot. That's really good. So for those of you who don't know what vulnerable minion and bosses are, basically all bosses and the regular mobs have attack animations, and in their attack animation set there could be one attack animation or several attack animations that puts the boss or the regular mobs in a vulnerable state. And when they are in a vulnerable state, they take more damage from all sources. So the way to know when a enemy is in a vulnerable state is by this. So when they are in a vulnerable state, their health bar will light up as purple. A shield icon, a broken shield icon, will also appear on the left side beside their health bar. And as you can see over here in purple text, the vulnerable text also appears. So when this happens, then that means the enemy is vulnerable and the enemy will be taking extra damage from all sources. I don't exactly know how much extra damage they take, but they take quite a lot of extra damage when in this vulnerable state. So this is like a state that you should really take advantage of and just dump all your skills, all your attacks during this state. So when you add 20% increased critical chance against vulnerable minions and bosses, I think that's absolutely massive. This is going to make farming bosses a lot easier, I think. So I do not expect this to be an early unlock at all. I think this will be one of the later artifacts that we will be unlocking because I don't know, man. I can't really comment on how strong this will be if it's an early unlock because I only fought one boss. So I cannot exactly comment. And there are a lot of boss items in the game that help you do more damage to bosses, resist damage from bosses and stuff like that. So when this is also thrown into the mix, I'm thinking, is PvE going to become way too easy now? That's one concern I have. So I will definitely be testing this item out. Now, the next and the last artifact we have here is Spirit Bloom Talisman. Spawn a haste orb on the ground when you start a stone circle event, and a health orb on event completion. So when you are doing the stone circles, then this haste orb will appear on the ground, and I assume this haste orb is up for grabs for anyone, so anyone can take it. If you are in a team, I imagine the buff will be given to the entire team, but I'm not sure on that. So the so the fact that it gets dropped on the ground means that even the enemies can take it, but also can be helpful for you. So if you are doing the stone circle and then you get invaded and maybe you're low on health or something, then you can absolutely grab this orb and run away. So that is definitely a good option and a good change. I think this is good because doing stone circles always felt a little bit like a risk. The threat of being invaded when doing stone circles was very, very real, and especially because everyone on the map gets informed and alerted that a stone circle has been started. And the health orb also super good, man, super good, because after doing the stone circle sometimes you could be in a state where you are low on health, and this health orb is just really good. I think this will be also very popular among the players. So with that said, that's all I have for you today. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more Vault Breakers content. I'll be posting more Vault Breakers content tomorrow and every day from now on. I lost some of my previous footage, so I couldn't upload because of that, but now more uploads will be coming on the way, so stay tuned. I hope you are excited. If you are interested in Vault Breakers playtest, then you can sign up for the playtest from their website. Link will be in the description box below. Wishlist Vault Breakers on your Steam. And with that said, I'll take my leave. It's been nice. Bye bye.